Welcome to Wrestling Super Fans. My name is Paulo. I am here with the Double Z TV, Double C, Flow, and SBX. We are going to be reviewing Raw that happened yesterday. And we just want to welcome you guys. And how you guys been?
I've been great.
Wow. I've been feeling pretty good. Zach?
Yeah, I've been better, Phil.
Have you been drinking?
No, I wish I was.
You know, I really want to see Zach get on here drunk one time.
Oh, no. I'm not taking more than one drink at a time.
I just think it'd be awesome. But anyways...
because then I end up getting sick on my computers and then I have a mental meltdown.
Yeah. Real quick, Zach, did you go to the podcast with Heel Steven? Or the group
No, that's a little later on.
Alright. Well, make sure you guys go check it out. It's going to be really cool. So, yeah, shout out to Heel Steven, by the way. Real cool.
What up, Heel?
What's good, man?
Yeah. So, we're gonna be reviewing Raw. I watched the whole thing, so let's just go on with it. We'll do this. By the way, I was talking to these guys. I decided to give Layla the nickname That Ass because she has a big ass. Just saying. Daniel Bryan's corporate makeover. This little segment that started Raw. I'm gonna start with Tristan. What did you think of this little makeover that Daniel Bryan had?
I thought it was alright. You know, it's always great seeing Daniel Bryan, and it's great how he's gonna be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. That truly deserves it, and that's really all I gotta say about this segment.
Yeah. Zach, what did you think of this segment?
All I could do was watch and laugh. He looks like a brown-haired version of Damian Sandow in that suit. And then that
That's
whole
exactly
video
what I was
package.
gonna say.
Yeah, and then when he's doing that, when they're showing the video package of him at the spa, I'm like, is that lotion on his face or cum or what? Because that was just freaking weird.
Yeah, I was like, what the... it was weird. Is that... SBX, what do you think of this little makeover that Daniel Bryan had?
And I agree with the both of you guys. It was kind of awkward. I mean, for a while since I looked at between Daniel Bryan, I never really paid attention. It's just that goddamn beard. But other than that, the only thing he needs to do is just shave off that damn beard.
Yeah,
shave it off.
I mean, what I've been thinking about Daniel Bryan is whenever he eats, does he ever see crumbs on his beard or anything? Because this guy walks around like Moses.
Or have
he's
mess out of it.
He literally has to shave that, like even trim that beard in over a year.
Yeah. If I were him, I would be so annoyed because it would get so itchy or something. Or, you know, stupid WWE with their stupid segments and gimmicks they have. Flo, what do you think of this little makeover Daniel Bryan had?
Well, I thought for a second that he was going to get his beard shaved. Not have it shaved all the way completely off, not like a clean shave, and just like trim it down to the lowest, you know, like still have hair on his jaws, his chin, and around the bottom of his lips and or whatever, or the bottom or top of his lips, you know, because you're right. Because every time when you grow like that huge beard or whatever, it gets so itchy. However, but I'm usually not used to having beards like that. You know, I just trimmed it down. I used to shave. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I understand if you get a little beard, like a little 5 o'clock, you know, shadow or something like that, which is cool. Like a CM Punk beard, okay, that's cool. But when you look like Moses and you walk around yelling yes, yes, yes with that stupid beard, I cannot take him serious with that beard. If he cuts a promo, I can't take him serious. If he does his finisher, I can't take him serious. Especially when he opens his eyes wide and he's mad, it makes me laugh. And he looks like a hobbit. but it's ridiculous. I honestly think he cut a good promo. That's for sure. He did cut a good promo, but still, I just can't take him serious. I really can't. His corporate makeover, it was weird. Just weird. Next up, Rob Van Dam versus Alberto Del Rio. Tristan, your thoughts, your opinions on this?
I thought it was alright. It's, you know, I didn't really care for it too much. Nothing really that special. It was just, you know, I've never been a big fan of Alberto Del Rio. I've always been a big fan of RVD, and it was obvious who was gonna win. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this.
Yeah. Zach, what did you think of this?
The match was alright. It was great to see Ricardo back, and then we see RVD end up getting the win after an accidental use of the bucket. But then the post-match attack on Ricardo was like, holy crap. And now it's just going to be questioning if Alberto is going to be really relevant in the future now that he's breaking up from his longtime ringside announcer guy. So I'm wondering, is Alberto going to mean as much without the guy on his side from now on?
Yeah. You know, I've said this many times to people. I really think, if you guys didn't know, Ricardo Rodriguez used to wrestle. He was a big wrestler in Mexico. And he was good. He's really good. He's like Sin Cara, basically, kind of.
Yeah, his name was Chimera, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I really think Ricardo Rodriguez, if WWE so helped for some miracle, I really think Ricardo Rodriguez needs to go back to wrestling. You know, I really want to see Ricardo Rodriguez just wrestle again.
Yeah, like, they don't even have to acknowledge that it's him. Like, make him wear a mask or something. Because no one's going to take him seriously if they know that it was Ricardo, because, you know, it's like, wow, and then just being that good of a wrestler, that doesn't make any sense, you know?
Yeah. SBX, what do you think of this?
I agree with everybody what they said about this match with RVD and Alberto Del Rio. And me personally, I never knew that Ricardo Rodriguez was actually a good wrestler. Makes it go to show that I need to check out his previous matches, because I'm a big fan of Mexican wrestling, but I don't watch it all the time because, one, I don't know how to speak Spanish. I don't understand Spanish all the way. And yeah, you don't fairly see that on TV. Like you see on Telemundos or whatever Spanish channels you see it. But I think other than that, when you watch it, I think it's way, 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 way better than the WWE. So, once again, Vince McMahon is always hiding potential.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, the Mexican wrestling moves are cool, except the promos kind of suck, in my opinion, but they do.
I don't really care for the promos. I like the matches.
I know. Like, you know, I know you care about the matches, but like, since I understand them in Spanish, and Tristan, correct me if I'm wrong, their promos in Spanish suck so bad.
Wait, what?
That sounds horrible. Their promos in Spanish, when they talk in Spanish in the mic, like when they're calling someone out, it sounds ridiculous. But the wrestling matches are really good, though. SBX, just real quick, what did you think of RVD's ring ability in this match?
I missed some of the part until in the end. But you want to know how ever since he been back in the WWE or his match with Alberto Del Rio?
His match with Alberto Del Rio.
To be honest, I didn't really see the whole match, but I'm assuming that he did all right, but it's not as fast as he used to be, unless you tell me if I said something wrong.
No, I agree. Rob Van Dam is not. We've talked as many times about it. Rob Van Dam is not what he used to be. He's not that fast. I mean, sure he can flip, but when he does his little flips and he jumps up the top rope, he doesn't go that high.
And he hurts himself.
He's not high enough. He's not. How you say? He's not. His body. He looks very thin. Like he don't. He looks like he just eat like a vegan all of a sudden. Like he just turned into a freaking vegan. And his left arm is bigger than his right. Like damn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Flo, what you think of Rob Van Dam versus Roberto Rio?
Well, the match was alright. I don't have too much to say on it. Well, just like SPX, I also agree with everybody said when Alberto Del Rio turned on his personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez, but what's going to be the future for Ricardo Rodriguez? He's just going to get back into the ring, wrestle, wear a mask, But to be honest with you, I haven't seen any of his matches he wrestled in. Well, the only time I seen one match was back at FCW when he teamed with Brodus Clay to take on Nacho. He was called Danny somebody, and Biggie Langston. He barely did nothing in the match, but if WWE should put him back into wrestling again, he should just wear a mask so people can practically take him serious, and
Yeah, because nobody wants to see Ricardo Rodriguez with that weird hair and his eyes looking like an actor or something. Like you notice his eyes or something looks like he has bags under his bags.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, and
always has that weird look on his eyes.
Right, and he used to be pretty skinny.
Yeah, I heard he was extremely good in Mexico. Yeah. I've seen a few of his matches, and he was very good.
Fun fact, guys. Fun fact. Alberto Del Rio's theme song was his.
Really?
Yeah, the the Mexican trumpets and that, and the mariachi. It used to be Ricardo Rodriguez's theme song in Mexico.
Wow.
What? Didn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even know that.
You look at Ricardo Rodriguez wrestling, and you'll see an entrance of him. It's Alberto Del Rio's theme song.
Wow.
And you know what I said after I said that? I said, WWE, what a ripoff.
I know.
I was like, wow.
Like, freaking thieves.
Yeah.
Doing that theme song from another company.
In Mexico.
I know.
And
they rarely go to Mexico.
Yeah, and then disrespecting them by putting freaking what's his face, the beard freak with Jack Swagger. That culture disrespecting immigrants and everything like that. After you stole the theme song. Yeah.
Uncle Bitch, more like it.
Does WWE not? Does WWE have a talented guy, James Johnston, to make music? And they steal Ricardo Rodriguez's theme song from Mexico and put it on Alberto Del Rio.
I know, right? Jim Johnston, he's made so many freaking theme songs, and so many of them are just great theme songs. And then they steal one from Mexico, really? Like,
yeah,
right. I mean, Jim Johnston would have just made a better theme for Alberto Del Rio. Besides,
now they give it.
I mean, look at it for example. Some people have to take their own theme. Some people don't. Like, for example, Booker T, his WCW theme is the same as his WWE theme. Ric Flair's theme, same thing for WCW. Hulk Hogan, even though he had varieties of them, then he always switched it up, and it's still the same thing.
RVD has the same thing.
I mean, the difference is the TNA is different from the WWE. Well, the ECW and WWE, Rob Van Dam kept the same theme.
Yeah. But I mean, how low do you have to be to... Yeah. how low do you have to be to steal someone's a company's theme song and put it on the wrestler? And
I know,
put Ricardo Rodriguez, who, in my opinion, Ricardo Rodriguez is more talented than Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
Just, I'm sorry, guys. We've been in this conversation for a while, but just go check out Ricardo Rodriguez and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just sad what WWE just did. Next up, Rhodes standout segment. Tristan, your thoughts, your opinions on this?
I thought it was pretty good. I'm really looking forward to this feud and where it's going because it's just a good storyline, and how they're setting it up and everything. It's just really good, and also with the whole finally seeing Cody Rhodes as a face. It's different and everything. So it's a lot better than a lot of the storylines that we've seen recently because, it's two former best friends and then now they're battling it out because they've basically turned on each other. And I'm just really looking forward to this feud and where it's going, and I gotta say, I enjoyed this segment.
I've said this many times. I really think Damien Sandow is the next Triple H, and Cody Rhodes is a good wrestler. He's pretty good on the mic. I just gotta say real quick, this segment was pretty good. I'd give it like a B minus, but it was alright. Zach, what do you think of this?
This one I agree is pretty good. By what WWE is doing, it looks like they really have high hopes on the feud, and that's why they're pushing it so much. But the inside of the briefcase, it's like somebody threw it in an episode of SpongeBob. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess. SBX, what do you think of this little segment?
I mean, like what everybody said, the pump promo, but the whole scenery of it was pretty intense a little bit, even though they're giving it a little bit of push. Like, I don't know whoever said that he might be the next, or Damien Sandow might be the next Triple H, even though Triple H started as a little preppy, cliche type of guy. But let's see how he is in the future if he stops acting like a smart ass and stops wearing my pants with pink ass things.
Yeah, for me, it's just hard for me to see him not acting the way he does because he does it so good.
Yeah.
He does it amazingly good. He's better at this gimmick than Triple H was at the same type of gimmick.
Like, whenever I saw Triple H, all I saw him do is bow and just stand up. That's all I really saw. I never seen him talk on the mic the way Sandow does. I really think Sandow's a good actor.
Yeah, Sandow's very good on the mic. He's got very, very, very good mic skills.
Yeah. Flo, what do you think of this segment?
Punk is the pipe bomb king.
True.
But what I think about this
segment... No, The Rock is...
The way to think to this segment of how they was talking, well, it was pretty good to most of the parts, but I just wasn't really paying attention to it because I was doing other stuff. But I took a look at that briefcase, however, got leaves on it, and you ain't open it up, and the contract is so soggy, and that's what pretty much I have to see and say on this.
Yeah, this shit is under the fucking sea.
Yeah, it looked like a whale had sex with it and then just peeked it out or something. And it's swallowed at the same time.
What lives in a pineapple under the sea?
I was about to say it, but I was like, I'm not a fan.
Damien's briefcase.
Next up, I just gotta say, guys, I do not want to review this. I really, really hated this with a passion. This 2-minute match of Mark Henry versus Ryback.
Yeah,
Tristan,
that
what do you think of
shit.
this?
Yeah,
Man.
that shit sucked. Ryback is
Tristan,
becoming a
you first.
bitch now, and I'm disappointed.
Well, it's not really his fault. That's just the way how they're using it.
Gosh.
Tristan, what do you think of this?
This was just stupid. Like, what the hell? What the hell were they trying to accomplish with this match? What was their goal on putting this match on the card?
Yeah.
I mean, I blinked and it was over. And I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
I sat down on the couch. I was like, this is gonna be a pretty good match. Ryback versus Mark Henry, wrestling match. I sat down to watch it. I freaking blinked, and it was over. What the hell? What the hell is that? How can you put those two monsters in there, and then just make it a 2 fucking minute match? And then ding,
yeah.
it's over. What? That
What
kind of
was your
actually
favorite
pissed
quote?
me off.
It felt like I had ADHD in this match. I can't remember it. I can't remember how all I remember is Ryback acting like a little bitch and being a coward. That's all I remember. Other than that, I was like...
It was just... Like, gosh. I mean, at least put like a jobber in there with like Mark Henry or a jobber in there with Ryback, and then it's believable for a 2-minute match. But Ryback versus Mark Henry, 2 monster heelish characters in the ring together, and make it 2 minutes, like that's not good at all. You freaking turn your head for 2 seconds and then you look back and the match is already over.
Zach, what do you think of Mark Henry versus Ryback?
Oh man, this was one of those facepalm moments. If WWE is trying to bury Ryback with this gimmick, then they've totally pretty much slapped Chris Jericho in the face, saying that they're burying Ryback where he's constantly getting disqualified, counted out, and all that stuff. But the only person he'll be willing to compete against and finish matches against is Chris Jericho. That's not making Jericho look any better when you look at his latest run. So they're making Ryback look like crap, and they just made Chris Jericho look worse when you look how Ryback's being handled now compared to their match.
Ryback. He looked like a total bitch. SBX.
Because he is one.
That's some bullshit, to be honest. I don't even like the match either, because what you said, it gave me ADHD in that shit. And then once he left the freaking match, I was like, man, Ryback, you becoming a bitch now, man.
This guy was so cheap.
You gotta be me more.
Fucking have ADHD, and I felt like I had more ADHD.
I mean, my thing is, besides feed me more, why don't you say fuck me more, since the WWE is fucking him over, and he's fucking other people up. Fuck me more.
Ryback, you guys remember this. Ryback was, everybody liked him. Feed me more, feed me more.
Yeah,
everybody
like
chanting jobber. This guy is becoming a jobber.
Yeah. Pay to feed me to fuck me more. Fuck me more.
Maybe this is
Screw me over.
Maybe this is WWE's way to finally try killing off the whole Goldberg chance.
Nah.
Well, I mean, it could be working because Goldberg was constantly undefeated. Now Ryback, you're having the direct opposite. It's almost like you're a strong version of Gilbert now.
We actually haven't heard Goldberg chanting actually.
Yeah, because no one's interested in Ryback anymore.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, and I think this is their way of killing it off.
True. But still, trust me, Ryback.
I mean, soon, yeah, just like you said, Zach, soon enough they're gonna start chanting Gilbert.
Whatever. But hey,
Like,
Flo, what do you think of Mark Henry versus Ryback?
Oh my god. Where can I go from here? This match was so awful. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I had so much faith and confidence in Ryback when he had just debuted in that gimmick. Debuting his gimmick that feed me more chance, just beating up jobbers, putting him in the championship picture. But now, since they have put him into that crybaby persona, I can't take him serious no more. I just don't have any type of confidence in Ryback, and he's not even going to be a world champion. He ain't going to be a champion at all. They just that crybaby persona is going to pretty much kill his career all at the same time. And I mean, like, what is the future of this guy?
I mean,
Cleveland has spoken.
they try to build him up like crazy when he debuts. They push him so freaking fast. Way more than they push anybody else in the locker room whenever they first debuted. And then, freaking, a year later, he gets treated like shit, and he's becoming a jobber. And it's like, what's their goal with this guy? Are they just gonna push him 1 year, then the next year, make him a jobber, then just go in a whole pattern like that until he gets released or quits or something? I mean, it pisses me off because like Lorenzo said, I had big hopes for Ryback whenever he first debuted, because I was a big fan of his whenever he first debuted. And I was, the whole Feed Me More thing, I loved it. And now they're just killing him, killing his gimmick, and just burying him. And it's just bull.
Yeah, I agree. It was. I just gotta say this. This match was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This match made every single worst WrestleMania ever look good. Because this match was horrible, it was pointless, it was stupid, and it was retarded. I hated everything about it. But just, I give this like an F for sure. A grade F because it was horrible.
Fuck me
I think it
up.
was worse than that.
It made Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar look perfect.
I know.
It made every worst match in WWE history look good. Like, that's how freaking bad it was.
Yeah, but John Cena promo with Orton, The Shield, and Bryan interrupts. Tristan, we'll start with you.
You know, typical Cena promo. Basically just, he gets booed out of the building, and then, I don't know where he says something to the fans to cheer him for 2 seconds, and then, just to get a pop. Like that one guy a few weeks ago, he mentioned Eddie Guerrero just to get that pop, And
he mentions the city's name just to get the pop.
Yeah. I hate it whenever superstars do that. They just mention the city's name or
especially John Cena. He does it all the time.
Yeah, he's the main guy who does it. Him and The Rock, definitely. And, but, yeah, I didn't care too much for the promo. I never really cared too much for any single these days. I mean, I used to be a huge fan of him, you know, a little super Cena kid fan, but now it's just all bullshit. You know,
Well, yeah, I know. It was, Zach, what do you think of this little thing?
This promo, I was actually impressed. It's better than some of the promos John Cena does before, because when you listen to part of his tone, he almost sounded like he was trying to talk kind of like how he did earlier in his career with his Thugonomics gimmick. And when you guys bring up the whole cheap pop for a city thing, remember, Mick Foley always did it, just naming the city just to get a cheap pop. But that's one I think John Cena did better than expected with this promo compared to ones he's done since he went into this character. And then the whole thing with Randy Orton, it was kind of mediocre because we've seen those two back and forth for years.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, guys. Like Tristan said, I hate when people obviously don't like my skills. So what superstars do is they name your city, they name a great respected wrestler, and then they cheer for you. And then they try to keep on moving, and then they still hate what you say.
it's fucking
I hate
lame, though.
Yes. The only one who can really do it right is actually The Rock. Because The Rock, whenever he comes back or whenever he's on the mic, he'll say, finally, blah, blah, blah. No. And then he'll get the people pumped up. Not only that, The Rock's good on the mic. Not as good as he used to be, but because WWE didn't let him say that much stuff. But still, he's good on the mic.
To be honest, I don't even like The Rock these days.
Yeah. He's not even going to come back, so just forget about that. But, you know, it's just people like John Cena who honestly used to have mic skills and WWE doesn't let him use it because he's good on the mic when he was a doctor of thugonomics. But other than that, I was like, oh my god, kill me please. But yeah, SBX, what do you think of this?
Man, John Cena was bitching and complaining on this part. I can change. I'm not going to change. I'm going to be the same. Look at my arm. It looks like the size of a football. And I'm like, crap, damn, what's the fucking arm? And on top of that, though, too, on the Randy Orton versus, well, it's not a versus, when Randy Orton here, it looks like it's going to be another Cena versus Orton match again. It depends on SummerSlam. But my thing is, if John Cena's not going to, you know, regardless, John Cena's not going to turn heel. So, why not check out, why not Randy Orton? So, if the match between Daniel Bryan John Cena ever when it occurs on SummerSlam, and if one of them was, I'm sure that John Cena wants to be a champion again. But I want to see Randy Orton cash in that briefcase and break his fucking neck.
Yeah.
She needs to be fucking champion.
Like SBX said. Like SBX said. John Cena, every time he's champion, he'll put in your face, I'm the champion, I'm here, I'm here, I'm always here. And then when he's not champion, I should get a title shot. I'm the champion. I worked so hard in my whole year, and I deserve it more than anyone because
he's so stupid that
every day.
He's so stupid that he says the champ is here whenever he's not even his champion.
Right.
I know.
And what I'd like to see is Orton interfere in the match between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Then it goes to whatever the next pay-per-view is.
No, I think what I'd like to see is either one.
Because that would be a good way to start up his heel turn.
No, this is how you do it. Everybody likes Daniel Bryan. nobody likes John Cena. Only little girls who are horny and little boys who don't have any childhood. Yeah. Or 40-year-old virgin men. That's the only people who like John Cena. Alright? Now, if John Cena loses, those people riot. Those people get mad. John Cena's supposed to win. They start crying and running their moms and everything. When Daniel Bryan loses, if Daniel Bryan loses, everybody's going to be ticked off at John Cena, of course. So this is how you do it. You either one, make John Cena win, and then Randy Orton comes, beats the living crap out of John Cena, and then cashes it in. Or you make Daniel Bryan win, and then Randy Orton come in, beat the living shit out of him, and then cash it in. And of course he's WWE champion. He's WWE champion.
And Orton definitely deserves to be champion again.
Either way,
because he hasn't been champion in years.
Yeah. Whoever he catches it in, he's still going to be healed.
He hasn't been the WWE champion in I don't even know how long. When was his last one?
Since 2009.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 2009 WWE champion in 2009. And
yeah, he hasn't been WWE champion since 2009, but hasn't held a title at all since 2011.
Exactly. Yeah. He needs it. John Cena doesn't need it. Randy Orton deserves it. Flo, what do you think of this?
Well, I have to say is, well, you know, just like every other typical promo and everything, well, Randy Orton hasn't been WWE champion since 2010.
Blooper. You said porno again. This is the 5th time, bro.
The 5th time, man.
Let's go to porno.
Oh
well, I guess, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I keep saying that, though.
Alright, go on, Flo.
Well, Randy Orton hasn't been WWE champion since 2010 because he had won the title at Night of Champions in a 6-pack match, and Miz cashed into Money in the Bank on him. So that was in 2010, almost 3 years ago. But since now, if it depends on either way, if John Cena wins, retains the champion, Randy Orton comes out, cashes in the Money in the Bank, or Daniel Bryan wins the match, beats Randy Orton, comes out, cashes in the Money in the Bank, beat the crap out of him, wins the title. Either way it goes.
I thought it was 2009.
It was 2010 actually. He hasn't been.
Oh yeah, it was.
I could swear it was
2010 when he last held it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Either way, we understand where we're coming from. We understand what you all understand where we're coming from. Randy Orton deserves it. John Cena doesn't. That is all.
Yes.
Moving on. Okay. Wyatt family versus tons of jobbers with the hot cheerleaders. Tristan, what do you think of this?
I don't care about this whatsoever because it's obvious that the Wyatts would win, you know. Like, tons of Funk would not beat the Wyatt family, so there was no point in this match whatsoever. And I didn't care about this match. I didn't even want to see it. I don't want to see anything with the Wyatt family other than something that makes sense. Something that's actually going to be realistic and make people wonder, like, how are they going to beat this team? Like, you know, like, put them up against... Yeah, but... Except both teams are heels, but put them up against, like, big guys. Put them up against, let's say,
Carlton, Langston. Big E, Carlton,
yeah,
Langston.
Carlton, Bankston,
Bankston?
Yeah. Carlton, Bankston.
Blue
his name is Shady Langston.
Yeah, there you go.
Shady Langston.
AKA Ninja Turtle.
Fake ass Blade.
But
Yeah.
Shady Langston, Mark Henry, and Big Show. Let's say those three, and then like make them overcome it, and then it makes them seem legit, like they're
No, not
100%
even, not even.
legit.
Instead of Langston, put in Ryback, Big Show,
Yeah.
and Mark Henry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but since what they're doing with Ryback, you know, it doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
Well,
WWE has to do something right for once. Zach, what do you think of tons of fat jobbers versus the Wyatt family?
Oh, you mean tons of junk?
Yeah.
We already knew they were going to lose. It was the Wyatt family's first match as this gimmick, and when you have a jobber entrance, it's pretty obvious who's going to lose. And it was just another one of those crap matches that nobody cared about.
Mm-hmm. It was really ridiculous. The only thing that I liked about that match was the cheerleaders' asses. That's it. Well, I can't remember their names for some reason. I would say Black Girl.
Camry and Naomi.
Naomi and what?
Camry and Naomi.
Naomi.
Naomi and Cameron.
Potato.
I'm just gonna call them the hot cheerleaders. There you go.
The girls with the black girls with the nice asses. That's what I'm calling.
The black girls with the big booties. That's the only thing I really liked about this match. That's the only thing. SBX, do you agree with me or not?
Totally. I agree with you and Zach. I mean, with this outburst, I don't know why he's in the fucking jobber scene now. What happened to that lower 10 side shit? And I mean, like, what the
I know.
Teaming up with Grimace Clay. And now they look like fucking Grimace together with that purple on. And me personally, I knew the Riot family were gonna defeat them because, again, one, they're jobbers, and two, they want to look good for their first match. So when Kane came out of nowhere, all infernal and shit, it's just gonna show that, you know, Kane wants a competition against the Wyatt family. So I thought Kane did his thing, but he wasn't too, like how I say, aggressive enough. He was on the fucking street. I'm like, man, they should just come out of nowhere and just ambush these motherfuckers. Besides watching your ass on video, they just pull out the fire on the top of the turnbuckles. So the whole scenery of it could have been better. That's my opinion with Kane and the Wyatts.
Sure. Well, what do you think of this?
No comment.
Cleveland has spoken. No comment. Alright. Next up. Absolutely. Next up. This is, I know you guys are going to be like, why? And you probably know what I'm talking about. This is my favorite match of the night. Layla versus Caitlyn. Tristan, what do you think of this hot-ass match?
I didn't care about anything except the asses. That's all I was watching. That's all I could pay attention to.
I really wish Caitlyn showed more, dude. She needs to show more. I know that sounds disrespectful and like a douchebag in my part, but she wasn't showing anything. But,
I know, she wears way too much clothing.
Yeah. Zach, don't get horny now. What do you think of this?
And the match is alright, but what I saw in the ring, oh boy. The one thing that was bothering me before the match started was they're reverting Layla back to the flawless gimmick. I just think they could do a different gimmick for her.
Look, I love when I see Layla wrestle, okay? I love Layla. I love when she wrestles. She's a talented person. I don't like her theme song. I don't like her gimmick she has with the flawless thing. I really think she needs a new theme song. She needs to ditch AJ and be by herself and be a heel. She does the best work in a heel, as a heel. Nobody
Yeah,
cheers for her when she's a face.
just like I said the other day, all I want to see is Layla turn on AJ, and there'll be a triple threat: AJ versus Caitlyn versus Layla, and for the Divas Championship. That I would love to see, especially since you know all that booty.
Yep.
That booty equals ratings.
Your thoughts, your opinions on Layla's ass. SBX.
Yo,
Your thoughts, your opinion?
well, for me, like I do agree that Layla is the hottest thing in the company right there. But I do agree that's what you said. Her gimmick and her thing really sucks ass. I don't like it.
Yes.
But I don't know about heel. But I mean, she'll probably do good as a heel by herself. But I like her face. It makes me like her a little bit more. But her heel is making me like her a little bit less, in a way. But regardless, to me, I like women who are foreign, brown skin, something that looks exotic, basically. Like Layla looks very exotic, like a motherfucker. But you know, I think she's a good wrestler, and she's one of the oldest wrestlers in the Divas division. But if AJ Lee on the side kicked in, I'm like, what the fuck? I know for a fact this companionship won't last long on that. So,
True.
and I do agree that Caitlyn wears too much clothing because I think she looks nice if she has some booty shorts on. Her shirt needs to be a little bit short in a way, like her belly button, like her stomach be showing a little bit. Besides looking like Angelina Jolie. But
She looks like she's at boot camp.
right, looked like she had boot camp or something, or just doing a porno movie, dressing like that. But I don't know, because sometimes don't get me twisted, but sometimes I look at Caitlyn, I feel like I want to bang her for some reason.
Yes. Who doesn't? Like, who doesn't?
Like from now, for example, look at those mouths. Look at that. Look at the lips. She looks like she would fucking suck a mean dick.
Yeah. She looks like a bad girl. And, basically, you know, that, I know you guys I did not want to say this, but for some reason it suits perfectly. If Dustin was here, he would have been like, "No, I think she should be covering up herself because girls shouldn't be showing their bodies like that." Sorry about that, guys.
Girls need to cover themselves more.
They need to be covering themselves.
They show too much skin.
They show too much divas, and then they need to show more Chris and Noir.
Good for a PG show. No kid should be seeing that at their age.
Yeah. So yeah, well.
To be honest with you, I didn't really see this match at all. I was doing something else, but as Layla being the heel since Laycool, however, well, okay, it's pretty decent of her being the heel, but how far it's going to go of her being the heel now? And since she said she wants the attention to be on her and said Lao means lots of Layla, you know, and pretty much what I gotta say.
LOL.
Lao.
It's LOL. Lao.
Lots of Layla.
Lao.
Yeah, but it's pronounced LOL.
Lao.
Lao. Lots of Layla. LOL.
Lots of lusciousness.
Not loud.
Lots of annoying. Lots of ass. There you go. Lots of ass.
That's more better.
Like, the whole leg cool thing, the flawless gimmick. I always hated that. I always hated the whole flawless gimmick that Lake Cole had.
Okay, one at a time. SBX go first.
I love Taco.
Alright. Well, anyways, let's just move forward. Next, oh god. I don't want to review this. This is the second worst match of the night. Christian versus Heath Slater. Tristan.
I really don't want to review this either. Let me just say that, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to accomplish with matches like this that they put on the card. I mean, if they're trying to push Christian, what's the point in putting him against a jobber like Heath Slater? Like, I don't get that at all. And
I'm gonna go
terrible
with
match.
No comment.
Absolutely terrible match.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Zach, what do you think of Heath Slater versus Christian?
Disgraceful. Christian's getting ready for a push, and instead he has to face one of the guys from the Village People. I mean, seriously, why do this to him? You're facing against the sponsor for Wendy's, and it's two other guys from the three-man boy band are the other members of the Village People.
It was ridiculously stupid.
3AW.
It was retarded. It was stupid. It was gay. It was dumb. There's so many words to put into this thing. SBX, what do you think of this match?
No comment.
Low?
Nothing to say.
I was putting no comment. Yeah, I gotta agree with you guys. No comment. This was. I'm not sure if WWE's just doing this because they have no other ideas, or they're not just that smart that they put all the ideas away from every one of us. They're just like, oh, you know what? I don't like this idea, or you don't have any ideas. Let's just get one of the stupid jobbers to wrestle one of another jobber or another.
Yeah, I don't have any ideas. Let's just put a fucking shitty match on the card and just, send it off and let people troll us.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm Vince McMahon. I'll make money anyway, so I don't care what people think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's retarded. It really is. CM Punk versus Curtis Axel and Brock Lesnar CM Punk fight. Tristan.
This was not that bad of a match. I really see a lot in Curtis Axel's future. I think he has what it takes. The next big thing. But I thought this was a very good match, actually. And it was but the only thing was it was pretty obvious who was going to win.
Yeah.
Why have Curtis Axel win whenever whenever CM Punk is getting this huge push against Brock Lesnar and the big push as a face. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty good match.
Zach, what you think of this match?
I thought this match was pretty good. The finish, not so good. But then the post-match stuff, like his brawl with Brock Lesnar, was awesome. Especially seeing them annihilate each other with the steel chair while Paul Heyman was cowering in the corner.
Yeah. Especially SDX.
No comment.
No comment at all?
Nah,
Why not?
I can't really say for this match because I didn't really see the whole match itself.
Oh.
Bro,
Nothing to say about the match. The only good thing I like was when Brock Lesnar and CM Punk brawl again.
yeah. I mean, this match, it's obvious who's going to win, but I really did like the post-match with Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. They look like they're going to have a good fight. So,
Yeah,
I'm ready for that.
I'd rather just see what's going to go down. Everything else, I don't give a fuck.
I imagined this next match so many times in my head that I knew they were going to put this match one day. And that happened. And I can't believe they actually did this. And I still think it's retarded. The great Kofi Kingston comes back and faces Dong Jobber. Tristan, what do you think of this match?
No comment.
Yeah. Zach?
Match could have been better. It's great to see Kofi back. He's got new attire. Still think he should try a heel run. And like I mentioned last week, it does look like Fandango's going with the deep push like I brought up last time with the whole set thing being gone from his entrance.
Yeah. Still, I'm just so annoyed by that entrance. It's and I really dislike Fandango. Just 'cause it's a stupid gimmick. It's a stupid wrestler who he can wrestle. It's just that stupid gimmick.
It's almost like they're literally trying to make you think he's homosexual. Like, it's almost like
you can't be with
they're
someone
saying,
on
go
your
out
side.
there and act as gay as you possibly can.
Yes. SBX, what do you think of this?
I'm sorry.
What do you think of this
What with the promo or a match?
match of Fandango versus Kofi Kingston?
Oh, well, it was alright. Didn't really care for it. I mean, both. I began to like Fandango's wrestling, and I like Kofi Kingston's wrestling. So, in the end, it was alright. That's how I think.
Lorenzo, what do you think of this match?
Nothing.
That's really what I can. Even though Kofi Kingston is back, it feels like I didn't even miss the guy. I didn't even miss him. I didn't ask about him. I didn't just because if they send him to go for the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship, I'm done with him. If they choose to just make him go for that two titles again.
I didn't, just like you said, I didn't miss him. But now that I think about it, it actually has been quite a while since we've seen him.
Yeah, and I didn't miss him at all.
And I didn't even notice, like, because I've never even been that big of a fan of Kofi Kingston. He's never been, like, he's never had that big of potential, in my opinion. Like, I mean, he is good, just, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he can be a main eventer.
True.
And a lot of people say he needs to run as a heel, but I don't think that'll work. If so, he needs to run here because I don't think he will be able to be taken seriously on the mic with that accent.
He has no accent anymore. He used to fake that stupid Jamaica accent that he had.
Yeah, he dropped that accent a few years ago.
No, this is how stupid WWE is. Okay, Kofi Kingston was born in Africa. WWE makes believe everyone, lies to everybody, saying that he's from Jamaica. They make him do a stupid Jamaican accent, a fake one. And one night he accidentally doesn't use his Jamaican accent, and now he's from Africa and he speaks perfectly fine in English. No, even worse. They're making him talk ghetto now for some reason. I'm just like, dude, why? Why are you doing this?
Is this on some racist shit though?
No. I mean, now that you say it, I think WWE's kind of being racist with that.
And it's just stupid, like. But I still don't think he's that good on the mic. Even as a face, he's not that good on the mic. But as a heel, I don't think he would be good at all on the mic.
WWE doesn't let him be himself. That's why. I mean, FBX.
Nobody
you think this is
can be
racist
their
WWE?
fucking self. Yeah.
I think it's kind of racist.
It's a little bit. I can't say everybody was racist. If it's racist, I mean, for example, if WWE was that racist, we wouldn't see any black world heavyweight champions or anything like that. Because clearly, the majority of the people in the WWE or any wrestling company are white. So we barely have black wrestlers. I can't say they turn them down, but it's just, even though it's a joke, but at the end of the day, it's a little offensive on our part as African Americans. So, I mean, it's just another racial slur. I can't say it's 100% racist, but certain perspectives of a wrestler is racist. Like, you know,
Right.
Like, remember, what you call them? Prime Time? I mean, my thing is, though, like, they're from my city. And New Yorkers are very competitive on what they do. But but the thing is, if they are good wrestlers, how come they never won a World Heavyweight Championship title, nor a Tag Team Champion, though? But yet they're all swole and dieseled up and stuff like that. No.
All I gotta say about racism,
take the chance.
all I gotta say is fuck racism.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
You're better. Vince McMahon, kiss my ass because you're the stupid idiot. With these stupid ideas of a Jamaican accent, these stupid ideas that it's stupid.
Hell, I
All
can
these
do a
stupid
better
ideas.
Jamaican accent.
Right. Show us.
Wagwan, brethren. Everything not cool yet? A bomber
Right,
ass clad Vince McMahon. Posse clad. Ratted WWE company. And now I want real people.
Obviously, you have to do what your boss tells you. But I bet Kofi Kingston, in his mind, he's just like, this racist idiot. Making him do a Jamaican accent pertaining from Jamaica and crap.
Because of the dreadlocks and shit like that.
Yeah, that's idiotic. So, next up, Stephanie McMahon Triple H segment. Tristan?
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Stephanie McMahon and Triple H segment.
Well, I didn't care for it too much. We have been seeing a lot more of Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon recently, which I have liked. But really, I don't have anything really to say about the segment.
Zach?
I actually think the statement was pretty good, especially from, you could feel Triple H's aggression And it seems like things are finally going to start to visibly implode within this McMahon Family Feud thing, possibly starting at SummerSlam coming up.
Yeah, SBX.
I think it's gonna be another altercation with the McMahon family to me, because Vince McMahon is forever choosing dumb shit, while Triple H and Stephanie is choosing. Well, for me, I go on Triple H's side because he's actually trying to do the right things, while Vince McMahon is doing stupid, idiotic bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, who wants Brad Maddox to be fucking manager on Raw? He's a fucking square. What have
I'm
you
just
ever
tired
done?
of.
What, I mean, he's not a good wrestler for one. Two, he's bad at the mic. And three, who the fuck is this guy anyways? You know, he's a nobody. I mean,
This guy.
even though Vicky Guerrero's a pain in the ass, but she has more experience than fucking Brad Maddox.
No, WWE cannot. This man is always changing the stupid general managers every time. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, stop.
If there's going to be anything going on between the McMahon family, I think we can all agree we want Shane.
Shane McMahon was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
where the fuck is
Shane
he?
McMahon said him. Shane McMahon, he's in Japan, right?
No, he's in China. He's a CEO for a Chinese broadband cable company of a website called You On Demand.
Yeah, go check that out, guys. But look, Shane McMahon said it himself that why? Just why? Why would you not give the job who went like Vince McMahon did it himself? He's an ungrateful bastard. He first of all, let's all agree Shane McMahon was one of the best on the Attitude Era. He made it kind of fun, right?
Spot monkey.
Yeah. Even though everybody was annoyed by him, he made it fun. He made it really cool. But what did he do? Vince McMahon said that after he dies, he's going to give the WWE to Triple H instead of Vince McMahon, or instead of Shane McMahon. How low do you have to be? Shane did.
Yeah, he did wanted it.
But, of course, Vince McMahon is going to give it to Triple H, his son-in-law.
Which is stupid.
And selfish.
Oh, and this
yes,
but if he did give it to Shane, Shane said that he would have like kept the PG era out of it.
Oh.
Vince McMahon,
No wonder.
again, Vince McMahon, you are an idiot.
No wonder he's not gonna give it to Shane.
Exactly.
He obviously likes the PG era, so he's not going anywhere. He wants it to stay the way it is, which is bull.
Yeah. Flo, did you go?
I already had said a little bit, you know, like the altercations between the McMahon and Triple H, you know, it was whatever.
Oh, God. These are the stupidest matches ever. The Real Americans versus the Usos. Tristan?
No comment. Fuck this.
Zach?
Mediocre match. I still think this tag team and American gimmick thing is really killing Antonio Cesaro's reputation, because we know he's not really American, and yet he's got this freaking gimmick after that whole push of saying, oh, I'm anti-American, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm for America, but I'm still a heel.
Right, that's so hypocritical.
SBF, let's go to you. What do you think of this?
Fucking hypocrite. You're Swedish, you represent America, but yet you talk shit about America. Like, come on, man. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, between my personal perspectives, about America itself and the people. Yes, America is a good country, has benefits, but it ain't all that. But with him, it's just damn too much dumb shit on his part. Like you're a proud American, yet you're not representing America. You representing the people. Last time I checked, America is. So,
Well, what do you think of this?
Absolutely nothing.
I don't know if that was on purpose or.
It was an expression.
Yeah. Really lighting things up, though. Nice job. Yeah, I agree with Flo. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. This is.
Absolutely.
It's hurting my brain. Literally, every Monday Night Raw, it's hurting my brain just watching all these jobbers.
yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Stop
It is.
putting jobbers on Raw. Put them on SmackDown. Job City.
Not even on SmackDown. Put them on Job
Main
Country,
event.
main event.
Or superstars. Saturday morning slams.
Yes.
Yes, superstars, definitely.
Do you know who's the champion of all jobbers? Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Oh God, I feel bad for that guy. He must be hating his life.
I know, he had such a big push, and then they just took it away from him. That's...
Yep. You never hear anybody cheer the woo 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 or Zack Ryder anymore. Nope. And that ridiculous hair he has.
I know, he changed his hair, and it just looks
It looks like
ridiculous.
whatever. Next up, Big E, Carlton Langston versus Goldilocks, Dolph Ziggler. Tristan, what do you think of this?
I thought it was okay. I didn't see too much of the match, but I saw enough to know that it was an okay match. But all I gotta say is I am really enjoying Ziggler as a face, but I think he deserves a bigger push as a face. And also, what happened to Ziggler versus Del Rio? Like, did they just throw that out the window or something? Like, what the hell?
Dude, why? I agree with Flo on this. A couple of months ago, when Dolph Ziggler suffered his concussion, why didn't they just strip him off the championship, right, Flo, and then just wait for him to recover? But,
I mean, it sucks because we waited 9 long months for him to cash in that Money in the Bank contract, and then it just gets taken away from him.
The WWE went off everybody was beasting, they were amazingly surprised, right? And then a couple weeks later, Upper the Rio wins, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, it just gets taken away from him. Fuck that.
Zach, did you go?
No. This
There you
match,
go.
like I thought, it was okay, but I thought WWE wouldn't force this many matches between them so fast. I thought they would keep building it up to prepare for a big match at SummerSlam or something to bundle up a bit more magic for a match at SummerSlam. But this one, these constant matches, it's if they wrestle again, it's not going to be as big as their past matches because we've already seen what they can do between each other.
Yeah. SBX.
Well, anything with pay attention to. But I didn't really see that match either. So.
Yeah. Flo.
Don't really have anything to say on that.
True. Yeah, me neither. I mean, it was okay. I'd give it like a C plus, but it was like, not really cool. Next up, The Shield versus John Cena, Bryan, and Orton, and the post match was craziness. Tristan, what do you think of this?
I thought it was actually an okay match. I've always been a big fan of the Shield. I love the Shield and everything. But they've kind of been. I don't know. It's just not the same as it used to be. I think they need to do more promos on the mic because recently it hasn't been the same. At first I was all like, believe in the Shield, like all the fucking time, and just now it's like I say it, but it's hard to mean it because it's like they're not even really put to use that much anymore.
True. Zach?
This match, underwhelming. Like, when they came back from break and I saw on my computer what time it was, it's like, they're going to rush this match because they were running out of time on Raw. And it figures, once again, they have to go with a DQ finish just for the Shield to lose, like, from last night. But then the post-match stuff, I think we're finally starting to see the step-by-step progress of Randy Orton finally turning heel after attacking Cena and Daniel Bryan and then leaving them to get attacked by the Shield after the match.
Right. SBX?
I can't really say about that match.
Me neither.
I'm all ass out
Whoa.
today.
Haven't watched the match. Went to sleep.
Yeah, I was like, I was watching the match in the beginning. I was like, you know what, screw this. That's the end of Raw. I know it's gonna end. Turned off the TV and I was like, forget this. But that was the show. I'm gonna go one by each of you, and how much you would give it from from 10 out of 10.
Alright, let me start real quick. I give it a 3.
Alright. Tristan? Is Tristan there?
Oh, I give it a 5.
Alright. Zach?
Around 5.5-ish. I think they were just trying to shove too many matches into one show.
Yeah. Flo?
I'll give it a 4.
I agree with you, Flo. I'd give it a 4. Not really interested. Dude, these past Monday Night Raws have been like 4, 4, 4, 4, 3. It's just like, what the heck?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. When's the last time we saw a 10 out of 10? Like, seriously.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Too long.
The 10 out of 10?
I can't even recall a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've had some close ones, like the night after WrestleMania 28 when Lesnar returned.
Yeah.
And when The Rock returned. But it was dumb, man. Yeah, that's our Raw review for tonight, guys. We want to appreciate you guys coming and listening to us. Make sure to subscribe to Zach. He's going to be giving he's going to be in the Google Hangouts tonight with Heel Steven, aka Team Heel. And make sure to subscribe to SBX. Check out his latest comic book videos and everything. Make sure you subscribe to Double C, aka CanChat1000. Make sure you subscribe to Flo Wood, Lawrence863, Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and make sure to go check out Zach's rant on Goldust this Saturday, right?
No, that's next Saturday because I got a couple plans for this weekend. So
Good luck on your match, Zach.
Yeah, good luck on your match. Hope you're training hard.
I don't need luck.
Yeah, you can beat that freak of nature.
Hornswoggle
Hypocrite.
could do it.
Yeah.
You beat that big freak.
Dude, like, Goldust is the biggest hypocrite ever. Fucking douchebag. But anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for being with us. Sorry we didn't do the SmackDown review. We've been kind of busy. Some people... Actually, we did do the SmackDown review. I'm sorry about that. But
there were
Flo,
recording problems.
Yeah, Flo, would you mind explaining to them why we couldn't do a SmackDown review that good?
Well, I had connection problems on Friday night, so I didn't get my internet back until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't be with the group around that time. And I'm actually the editor. I'm the good editor for the job.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't know, Flo is our editor-in-chief. He's in charge of editing the video, and Zach is in charge of editing the thumbnail. Speaking of thumbnail, what's the thumbnail going to be for this Raw? I was thinking putting Vince McMahon's face and putting racist on it, because we were talking about racism a lot.
I thought we were going to go with the design that we had originally for SmackDown, showing Layla's butt.
Yeah, but that was for SmackDown. We were talking about Layla's ass all SmackDown, basically, but we were talking about racism all Raw. So, we're going to go with Vince McMahon being racist. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Yeah. So, that's it for tonight, guys. We want to appreciate you guys coming again. And we'll see you Friday, okay?
Hopefully.
You promise. Hopefully. If connection doesn't run out or anything.
Yeah.
We'll review SmackDown for sure. Thank you guys for coming, and so long.
See ya.